Hi there. What we're going to do in this video is quickly show you how to insert a chart in a Google Sheet, which is Google's version of spreadsheets. So if you look at the data we've got, I'm going to work with the first 10 rows. What you want to do is click on the menu, Insert Chart, right away. Don't pick any data, because sometimes Google screws up guessing what it wants you to do with that data, or what you want to do with that data. So under Chart Types, you're going to pick the chart type. That's a whole other conversation, but let's just, for this activity, it's a scatter plot, so we're going to pick a scatter plot. Do not insert it right away. Instead, what you want to do up here is you want to select the data. So I'm going to take this data and I'm going to highlight it. I said first 10 rows, that looks good to me, and I'm going to click OK. Now if you have a bunch of different series, so in other words you're plotting one product versus another, then you'd have to add another range, but we've only got one for this particular illustration, so I'm going to click OK, and it's telling me where it is. I can say if I have row 2 as my headers, in other words you've got titles over the columns of data, or what have you. Got some options. Usually you don't have to select any of those, and you just click Insert. And what we've got over here now is a chart that we can move in the spreadsheet, but you can also on the drop down menu move the chart to its own tab down here, right? So it takes up the entire page, but this is fine. So in here you can type over the axes titles to give them an appropriate label, and we're looking 0 up to 10. That was what I thought maybe was going to be my x-axis value. If that's wrong, you have to go back into Advanced Edit and change what you selected under chart types for your rows, right? You can switch rows, columns, or you can change. And that is essentially how to put in a chart if you've never done it in Google Spreadsheets. Don't worry, by the end of the course you'll be experts, because economics uses tons of charts, which means you're going to need to use tons of sheets.